Okay, this is part 3 of my Rant for the 4 Kids dub of One Piece. This time we will be talking about how 4 Kids westernized One Piece, with every other anime they do, and edits. Okay, let's go to the edits first. The one that got me the most angry was the whole thing with Funimation editing Luffy when he got impaled by Crocodile's hook. They turned him upside down and erased the part of the hook that went through him and made it look like, I don't know, he was like Crocodile was hanging him upside down. Why anyone would do that when they're fighting someone, I have no idea. The reason why this gets me so angry is because this was Luffy's first actual complete defeat in the series. It was supposed to be a very dramatic scene, especially since we've seen Luffy so strong, and then to get beat by Crocodile for the first time. Not only that, it took him 3 tries to beat the guy. It was supposed to be a dramatic moment, and they completely destroyed it by doing that. And also, the whole changing of alcohol to dumb things like juice and water. Oh, get this! During the Barati thing, I think it was, what's his name, Full Metal, he, ordered wine in the original Japanese version. Sanji brought it to him, and he tried to guess the vintage of the wine, and he got it wrong. In the dub, they changed it to juice, and they left in the whole dialogue relating to wine-related stuff. Okay, first of all, juice doesn't come from a winery. Wine does. Oh, and this other thing, this is another part of controversy. One of Buggy's crew members was originally dark-skinned. They removed this because they thought it might insult people of color. Now, no offense, but I consider changing someone's dark skin to light skin to be insulting to people of color by generally removing them altogether from anime. Really. That's how I personally see it. I really see no problem in having people of all colors of the rainbow in anime. What's the big deal if someone's skin is a little bit darker? Who honestly cares? I don't. And also, the whole thing with Mihawk's sword, I saw it in the dub, and then I rewatched it in the original Japanese when I was first starting to watch them. And you know, they changed all the cross things on Mihawk, and they just shortened them. Now, here's the thing. I did not notice they were crosses until someone pointed them out. They are not that noticeable, people. They really aren't. And also, I do not understand why they changed Marines to Navy. Why? Just why? Answer me that. Oda made them Marines, not the Navy. I know some people say there's no difference, but to me there is, because Oda made them Marines, not Navy. And the same thing with Arabasta. They changed it to Alabasta. It's like they're changing all the R's to L's, which really annoys me. I just hate it when the original writing that Oda has written them is changed. It's really silly. And another thing about the fight with Luffy between him and Crocodile, you know how he used his own blood at the very last time that they were fighting? Because Crocodile's main weakness was water or anything related to water. Luffy used his own blood from the previous wounds he got in his current 2 battles with Crocodile against him. They changed it to sweat. And then they made Luffy say this dumb, stupid, idiotic line of, my skin wasn't getting enough air and now I'm sweating like a hog. What? Just what? Who thinks up this dialogue? Really? And let's see what else. Oh yes. When Luffy first runs into Zoro and he's tied up in the Marine base, the little girl, I forget her name was, originally she brought Zoro rice balls. And in the dub, they changed them to cookies. And they missed the whole joke of how the girl put sugar on the rice balls, and in the dub, they changed it to the girl put salt on the cookies. Alright, no offense, I'm pretty sure every kid would know better than to put a whole bunch of salt onto something that's supposed to be sweet. God. And I just don't understand. That goes right into westernization. It seems like whenever even 4Kids even states this, they like to westernize anime. Now, I really don't understand this. You know, Al Callan, the person in charge of 4Kids, made this, what I would consider a very insulting statement towards children about how children don't read the manga because children don't read at all. Okay, I find this insulting because the age group that 4Kids dubs things for, well, when I was around that age group, I was a very good reader. I was a very good reader. I read better than half the kids in my class. I know people who are kids that are very good readers in this particular age group. They can't get enough of it. Now, if kids really don't read as much as Al Callan says, why are they going to add to the problem by editing out words on the signs in One Piece that are actually written in English? And the complete removal of kanji and old thing like the rice balls, and they never even mention that Zoro's swords are katana. Not to mention other Japanese related dishes. I just don't get it. What's wrong with children learning about another culture? I mean, I'm learning a great deal about Japan from watching the anime. I mean, I've even gotten into learning Japanese for real since becoming into anime in junior high school. It's like opening a completely new door to another place I've never really looked into that much until then. And it's just really annoying to see them westernizing a cartoon, well, anime. I don't like really calling them cartoons, some people do, but the thing is, it's from Japan. Why not leave all the references to Japanese in? I mean, oh yeah, I just forgot. The things relating to edits. They edit things, and then they do a really sloppy job of it. When Zoro was tied to that pole, they painted over the top part because it looked like a cross. Now, if you look good and closely, you'll see that they painted half of Luffy's hat off. I'm serious. Go look right now. Just pause this and go to another part of YouTube or maybe Dailymotion or VO or whatever, and you'll see it. Half of his hat is painted off. And another edit they did, I forget where it was, Sanji was holding a guy that he had just beaten up, and then they repainted him to look like Chopper in man form. Where the hell? My God. Forget who the heck who's in charge of writing the lyrics for the rap. Who the heck is in charge of painting this, because they are the worst artists I have ever seen in my life.